How to Play with the Ponies by Spoopy Opium for Tea Masses. Author's warning. This ritual was found on the deep web that I have copied and posted here, as I do not have the nerve to try it myself, for fear of either using it and finding it fails and I made a fool of myself, or worse, I tried it and find it works perfectly. Both are options I would rather not dwell on. But if you, the reader, decides to take it upon yourself to open the door in order to play with these ponies, and I cannot stress this enough, the insanity of doing so, then you do so at your own risk. Before you get started, you will need the following items: a television set, a bowl of water, a container of salt. Natural salts or salts that have been blessed will work a lot better. A full-length mirror, a live offering, a corrupted pony doll, a friend or a family member who is not participating and can be reached for help at a moment's notice. Take note, the success of summoning one of the ponies will depend on the offering. The larger, the better. But this also carries a risk. An offering they find weak might displease them into hunting you as a substitution. A strong offering might give them the ability to ignore the safeguards you have placed around yourself. So be warned and choose carefully. The last part is the most important part of the ritual. It has to be one of the corrupted dolls that disappeared after Hasbro shut down production of the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic show. To use an imitation or knockoff doll can and will jeopardize the entire ritual and most definitely put your very life at risk. I do not know how you will get a hold of one such pony doll, and believe me, getting one is a definite risk in and of itself. But if you have one, I strongly suggest you treat it with the utmost of care. Preparations. Begin your preparations at midnight. I suggest you use an empty room for this ritual with an easy escape in case things go wrong. Also, keep the lighting as low as possible. Candlelight is preferred. 1. Have the television placed against one side of the room. 2. Place the mirror on the other side of the room reflecting the television. 3. Place the chair in front of the television but facing the mirror. 4. Place the bowl of water next to the chair. 5. Make an unbroken circle of salt around your chair. Also, a line of salt across all doors and windows of said room, making sure you have plenty left. You will need it to end the ritual. 6. Place the offering next to the television. Important! Once you start the game, don't ever look at the television screen. Ever! That's what the mirror is for. When the ritual begins, the boundary between ours and theirs will open. No matter how happy and playful they seem to be, it will be a ruse to get you to lower your guard and do something very foolish. I can guarantee they will not be happy, and they will not be playful the moment you look at the television or tamper in any way with the circle of salt. Once preparations are done, leave the room, read a book, listen to music, contemplate the stupidity of doing something dangerous and potentially fatal. Whatever you decide to do in order to kill time is up to you. When the clock says 3 a.m., you can return to the room. But first, you should check on a few things to make sure the room is safe to enter. If the live offering is either dead or missing, abort the ritual. If the room has a smell of rotting meat, abort the ritual. If the salt circle has been broken in any way, abort the ritual. If any of these things that I have described has happened, or you just feel uncomfortable, then abort the ritual. Close and lock the room. Wait till sunrise to return back to the room. it is advisable you have your friend come along and burn the doll and the television set. How to play with the ponies. If none of the signs I've described above has happened and you feel the room is safe, then proceed into the room and sit down onto the chair, making sure that the mirror is properly reflecting the television. Hold doll in your hands. 3 times say, "Your name wants to play with you." Drop doll into water. Wait. If everything has been done correctly, 2 things will happen. A rotting smell will permeate the room, and the offering will vanish. Again, do not turn around and check. If by some reason you have positioned the mirror in a way that makes you unable to see the offering, then accept the fact that it has been taken. You will know that they have arrived when a cartoon show appears on the television. When you see that, then everything is going correctly. I may seem like a fussy old woman, but again, I must reinstate a warning not to lower your guard, look behind, or leave the circle of salt. Again, say, "Your name wants to play with you," while looking at the mirror. After saying the phrase 3 times, a pony will appear in your mirror. Happy and usually playful, they will do whatever you ask of it. They will play whatever games you want, answer questions, sometimes answers questions with another question, and generally be cooperative, as long as you stay in the circle. Of course, they will try to get you to come out of the safety barrier or break it somehow, and of course you must never do that. 2 hours is the recommended time to play with them. Any longer and they will start to dissipate, being as they don't belong in our realm. How to end the game. 1. Take doll out of water. 2. Pour salt into bowl. 3. Say to the doll, "Your name is done playing," 3 times. 4. Place doll back into water. That should successfully dispel your playmate. But though they may be gone, I can guarantee you they did not leave. Further steps must be taken to ensure your safety. 5. Remain in your barrier until sunrise. 6. Once the sun comes up, take the doll out of the bowl and dry it thoroughly. 7. Take doll to the backyard. 8. Take television to the backyard. 9. Smash them both up and burn them. 10. Dig a hole in your yard, placing the remains of it into the hole. 11. Sprinkle the remaining salt on top. 12. Leave the house and never come back to it again.